This is my 2022 Mini Cooper SE. Join us as we attempt to travel around South Africa on electric power alone. We will take you along the ride as we experience the attractions en route, driving and charging, as we try to prove that road trips can be done in South Africa with EVs today.
This time we take the Mini across the border to Afriski and Lesotho. Our first part of the trip would entail getting to Clarens via the Golden Gate National Park. To do this we would need 2 charging stops, one in Villiers and another in Harrismith, where we would turn off the highway and make our way through the highlands, arriving in Clarens where we would spend the night and head through to Afriski in the morning. Driving through Golden Gate was great. Golden hour covering everything in a warm tone for the drive. We arrived just before the sun went down. Even though it was August, the weather was still pretty chilly. We charged up the evening before while we had dinner in the square, and all we needed to do was head for the border and make the 1,500 meter elevation climb up to Afriski in the morning, about 125 kilometers from Clarens. Afriski is Africa's one and only working ski resort. It sits at around 3,000 meters above sea level and offers 3 slopes ranging from a longer blue slope to 2 beginner slopes. Perfect place to see if snow sports are your thing without needing to fly anywhere. We knew the climb and the temperature would probably be brutal, and with a better route planner taking this into account, it made our trip seem quite tight for range. However, we did arrive with about 12 km left. At Afriski, we stayed over for 2 nights, skied and enjoyed the mountain air. Could we be the first EV to make it up here? I don't think so, but I'm fairly confident we're the first electric Mini up here. Weather on day 2 was cold, snowy and very, very windy. We made the most of it at least. An overnight charge using the 3-pin charger at our accommodation had us ready to head back. Leaving at around 9 am we were still at -3 degrees with strong wind, but at least clear skies. Our route back to SA was picturesque to say the least, with only a short questionable police stop and a handful of people in the queue at the border post. We made it through with relatively little hassle. This time we would be skipping most of the N3 and going more directly through a newly opened charger at Bethlehem Mall in Bethlehem. We arrived there with about 40%, so it wouldn't take too long to get up again. We stopped and had breakfast before we would carry on to Villiers. The road was great and relaxed with few trucks. We arrived at Villiers for our second charging stop about an hour and a half later. We had an XC40 pull up to charge soon after plugging in, and with only one CCS on this charger he needed to wait for us a little. But chatting with fellow EV owners definitely helps pass the time. Overall, this was a resounding success. We successfully took a short-range city EV to a remote ski resort in the mountain of a neighboring country and did it all with no support vehicles or assistance. This gave me great confidence in what we are going to be able to do with this little vehicle and others like it in more road trip challenges like this. Stay tuned to Electric Drive Africa and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and let us know where you think we should try to go next.